In this video, I'll share with you lots of gameplay footage that I captured myself directly from a PlayStation 3 in the highest quality possible, even with support for surround sound. Let's start talking a bit about the 7th generation. Its main consoles were the PlayStation 3, the Nintendo Wii, and the Xbox 360, and they all sold really well. The Xbox 360 sold around 84 million units, the PlayStation 3 sold around 87 million units, and the Nintendo Wii sold around 100 million units. Microsoft had a tough time with the Xbox 360's release because of the infamous Red Ring of Death, and Sony also had a hard time with the release of the PlayStation 3 because of the Yellow Light of Death. But in the end, both companies solved those issues with hardware revisions. Also, both companies ended up releasing 3 different models of their consoles. The Xbox 360 had the initial fat version, the Xbox 360S, and the Xbox 360E. The PlayStation 3 had the initial fat version, the Slim Model, and finally the Super Slim Model. All PS3s are backwards compatible with the first PlayStation, but only some fat models feature backwards compatibility with the PlayStation 2. The gaming scenario on YouTube started during the 7th generation, which means that there are a lot of gameplay videos on the platform that were recorded on the PlayStation 3. But those videos don't reflect the actual quality of the console because the recording equipment from back then wasn't as good, and also because YouTube's video playback quality has improved a lot since then. And nowadays it's viable to produce content in 4K, and doing so forces a better codec and improved bit rates on YouTube. So I highly recommend you watch this video in 4K, even though most games I'll show you will be running at 720p or lower. The equipment I've used to record the gameplay footage of this video is the following: a slim version of the PlayStation 3, a generic HDMI splitter. Normally the PlayStation 3 HDMI signal has HDCP encryption, but the splitter I own breaks the encryption, which means that I could record the gameplay with an Avermedia GC573 capture card via HDMI.
Zeus! Your son has returned. I bring the destruction of Olympus!
The PlayStation 3 has an impressive library of games, and a really special game is this one, God of War 3. This is the final game of the initial God of War trilogy, and it's a really nice showcase of what the PlayStation 3 can do. Overall, it's a spectacular game with amazing graphics, soundtrack, combat, puzzles, and story.
Come on, mate. We're off to a bad start.
One game that really shows how much Ubisoft has fallen is Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. This game feels much more polished than recent Ubisoft releases.
Thanks. Is that yours?
It looks great and it features really well-directed cutscenes.
Infamous by your secret order.
The dialogues sound really natural, and the camera angles, pan, and positioning during story scenes, those are great.
Have a clear shot!
Oh, God!
This is one of the best games of all time, Shadow of the Colossus. It was originally released on the PlayStation 2 but was remastered for the PlayStation 3. Shadow of the Colossus is really special, really unique. Instead of throwing us at an open world filled with NPCs, enemies, and activities, Shadow of the Colossus puts us in the Forbidden Lands, which is vast and with many biomes, but it has barely any life at all. This game is fascinating in terms of story and gameplay. Along with Shadow of the Colossus for the PlayStation 3, we also get Ico, one of the most influential games of all time. Neil Druckmann, who's directed Uncharted and The Last of Us, once said that Ico is a source of inspiration and his favorite game of all time. Hidetaka Miyazaki, responsible for Demon's Souls, Dark Souls, and so on, started working for From Software because of his experience with Ico. Guillermo del Toro once mentioned that both Ico and Shadow of the Colossus are the only two games he considers masterpieces. In terms of graphics and art direction, the game is beautiful, as you can see. And in terms of gameplay, this is an adventure in which we must do all we can, everything we can, in order to protect Iorda, a girl we meet at the beginning of the game and with whom we journey together. Now, possibly the most influential game of the past 2 decades, Demon's Souls. This is the game that started the Souls-like genre, and I had the privilege of playing this game shortly after it was released. As you probably know, this is a very challenging game that also feels very rewarding. Visually, I don't find it technically outstanding, but it looks amazing because of its art direction and its world building, and its combat and level design are among the best of all time. This game features amazing 2D graphics. It's Dragon's Crown. I hadn't played it in years and I picked it up only to record this video, but then I couldn't stop playing it because it's so fun. This is a very engaging video game.
Sometimes, the dead have been known to leave behind a message right before they perish.
Visually, the characters are very exaggerated and everything looks hand-painted. In regards to gameplay, this is a mix of RPG and beat 'em up, and it's lots of fun, as I've said. My first PlayStation 3 game was this one, LittleBigPlanet, which is a very charming game with a very engaging soundtrack. Visually, it features a really strong motion blur, which reminds me of the PlayStation 2. In terms of gameplay, this is a 2.5D platformer with both a single-player campaign and community-built stages, but actually the servers were shut down a few years ago. I feel like LittleBigPlanet could have been Sony's Mario if Sony had taken better care of the IP. Now, a controversial statement. Dark Souls 2 is my favorite Dark Souls game. And I know most people like Dark Souls 2 but consider it the worst in the trilogy. But to me, its art and gameplay are really captivating. And those really caught me when I first played it for the first time. And because of that, I can withstand the game's issues such as awful performance on the PlayStation 3 and confusing stats and attributes.
Give me that car, dog!
Oh, damn.
This is the most successful entertainment product of all time. Grand Theft Auto 5. So there's no reason for me to say too much about it, just enjoy a bit of gameplay.
Fuck, you hear that? Sirens! Fuck, this wasn't in the job description! Get down!
Don't be as dumb as you look.
Get in their faces! Who snitched?
Wrong.
Let's move, come on! Every man for himself!
Fucking put that bitch's face against the glass. Did you see that?
Yeah, you're a real stout.
Fuck, how'd that happen? Go, 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 go!
This is bad. Everyone and their mother had the same damn idea.
We could just backtrack and...
Hey, what the fuck, man? Let's go!
Tommy!
Holy shit! What the fuck just happened?
What the fuck just happened? Did you see that? Yes, sorry.
God damn.
Here.
One of the best games of all time was originally released on the PlayStation 3. This is The Last of Us, one of the final big releases of the PS3.
Hey!
Get back, man. Get back. here, baby. I'm here. Come, give me your hand. What is it?
My leg hurts.
How bad?
Pretty bad.
We're gonna need to run.
Keep us safe. Come on, baby. Now hold on tight.
Watch out!
And it's a game that utilized the potential of the PlayStation 3 hardware really well. Its visuals really hold up.
There seems to be some commotion coming from the...
What was that? Dad?
And the reflections on the mirrors and glasses are very impressive, for example.
War has changed. When the battlefield is under total control, war becomes routine.
Now, a Kojima game developed by Kojima, directed by Kojima. Hopefully you got this reference, but anyway, this is Metal Gear Solid 4, a game that I loved playing, but I wasn't able to finish because my PS3 would freeze at a certain point of the campaign. But I remember having a blast with the game till I couldn't play it anymore. This game has extremely long and weird cutscenes.
Snake.
Holidays must have taken the day off. 7, 8, 9, 2.
And a really strong green-yellow tint that was very common back then. One of the best looking games of the PlayStation 3 is this one, Beyond Two Souls. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of the game. I love decision-making, narrative-focused games, but Beyond Two Souls never clicked with me.
How you doing today, Jody?
Still, this is a game that features amazing graphics.
Oh, come on. I don't have any more
Hi,
change.
Cole.
Serious?
Hey, Alan.
Now, a game that is in my backlog, and it seems to be great. This is Folklore, a game with a strong PS2 vibe in a good way. Folklore focuses on an investigation that involves both the realm of the living and the realm of the dead. It features 2 playable characters, and even though it was released in the beginning of the PS3 cycle, it still looks great. A heavily criticized game, but with which I had a great time is this one, Final Fantasy XIII. In terms of visuals and soundtrack, this game is amazing. Very few games from the 7th generation either look or sound so great. The pre-rendered cutscenes of this game are spectacular, and the spatial sound of this game is awesome. If you'd like to know more about this game, check out my video about it. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Please consider subscribing. Thank you very, very much for watching.